Hi, and welcome to our graduation day for this adorable little class. We have Zevon and Sage and Silka and Fuzzy. So I'm just going to cover a couple general topics for you, and then I will be running through some individual skills that all of your puppies have learned during Puppy Day School. Again, we kind of call this, we refer to this as the Zen Den, where we are asking all the puppies to relax on a mat. They're learning to watch their other friends get treats while they don't move, which is a really hard skill. This takes like an incredible amount of work on the puppy's part to understand that not moving is what continues to get them rewarded. So again, this is how we're building a skill for something like stay, like don't move, like hang out and realize that when you're not moving, good things are going to keep happening. So what you can't see probably is Silka and Fuzzy have like their paws crossed over each other. It's like they're holding hands. It's very cute. It's so cute. So I won't probably keep them in their little Zen den for this entire time because it requires me to really also concentrate on the puppies. So, but what I want to talk about is that this is really just the beginning of your journey with your puppies. They are slowly going to be leaving this stage, which is their puppyhood, and quickly moving into the adolescent phase, which, as we all know, is, whether you've had kids or not, it is challenging in many ways. Up until this point, you have generally been the sole focus of your puppy's universe. You're really kind of the thing. And what happens is that once they get all those shots, once they start really like going out and about in the world, they are going to start pulling all kinds of value from not listening to you, from running around, say, on a beach, or sniffing something fabulous that they've never sniffed before. And so we find that these foundation skills that we have been working on in the past 4, 6, 8 weeks, however long your puppy's been here. Okay, let's go be free for a few minutes. Let's go be free. Let's go be free. Yes, you can go play. You can go play. So these foundation skills that we've been working on are imperative that you do not assume that your dog is too good at these. I work on name game. I work on hand targeting. I work on a little, gotcha, a little collar grab, all the way into my advanced level classes, because what's going to happen is the distraction level in your dog's world is going to get exponential. And so you have to keep working on those foundation skills to keep them as strong as possible. That doesn't mean you have to spend, again, any additional time. But what I find is that a lot of my clients, the puppies finish this program and they go, wow, we're pretty happy about their skill level. We're pretty happy about where they are right now. And that's it. Nothing else happens from that point. And then all of a sudden, 6 weeks later, I get phone calls and emails and texts, Allie, my dog won't do anything anymore. They won't listen to me. They won't. All the things that they were good at a while back are all now poof gone. Even if you just stuck with practicing something 5 or 10 times a day, do 5 hand targets before a meal, do 5 downs, work on doing a little Zen stay on your mat while you're watching some YouTube, or doing some little something that doesn't require your full attention, but that you can really be working with your puppy at the same time. Working on that name game out in your yard, in places where maybe you're starting to go out for walks. Those are all places where you can just always have your little pile of treats in your pocket and reinforcing behaviors so that the dog does not start to backslide. Think about it like exercising. Hey, Hi. Touch. Yes, very good. Sit. Sagey. Oh, hello. Hello. Sit. Zivan, I see you. And you are, I see you. Fozzie. Thank you. So think about it like exercise. You work really hard to get to a certain point. And if you get to that point, and then you just do some regular maintenance, you can probably maintain that level. But if you get to that point and you go, this is great, I feel awesome, and then you stop, guess what? You backslide pretty quickly. So I just want to really reiterate, I can't stress enough how important it is to kind of keep up with your foundation skills. And I also really highly recommend, getting together, maybe doing a group class at some point in the next couple months. It holds you accountable. Maybe you find a trainer that you work with once a month that gives you new skills that you want to keep working on. Again, I think the accountability factor is really important. So keep those things in mind. You're going to see what your puppies have accomplished in a few minutes when we get to their individual training videos. And it's been such a pleasure. I really have enjoyed working with all of you as well as all of your puppies. All right, take care. Hey, we are here on our Sage. Come here. We are here with Sage on our final skill review for Puppy Day School, graduation day. So I'm going to quickly review with you all of the things that we have been working on, starting with our foundation skills. So our foundation skills start with name game. Remember, name game is about teaching your puppy, when I say your name, you stop what you're doing and you give me eye contact. So we're going to do a treat toss to practice name game. Ready? Go find it. Wait till the puppy finishes their cookie. Sage! Yes! Good job! And then we want that puppy to walk towards us, acknowledge us. Very nice. Then, ready? Let's try it one more time. Go find it. Sage! Yes, good girl. Very nice. Okay, and then we were introducing a little bit of a gotcha, little collar grab or gotcha game, which just teaches the puppy to enjoy being caught. Love being captured, not startled, not wanting to run away from us. Our next foundation game is hand targeting. Touch, touch, touch. So what I just did there is a progression in training, which basically what we do is when the dog gets better at a behavior, we ask for more behaviors for less rewards. That's how we eventually get rid of having to treat all the time, or at all if we don't want to. I tend to always have treats with me because, in my opinion, I guess I'd never really want to go to work and not get paid. So think about it like that. Like, I don't have to, but I really want to encourage good behavior. So, but again, what builds skill is to start asking for more and more as the puppy gets better and not have to reward as frequently. The only caveat to that is that as things get more difficult, meaning if you go out, there's more distractions, there's more distance between you and the dog, your rate of reinforcement, how quickly or how often you treat, that should increase. So just think about it like this. When things are steady and even and a dog knows something, you can treat less. When things get more difficult, you treat more. And it's always a balance. And that ratio is always changing. So here we go. We did, again, I'm going to grab a few more cookies. So that example again was hand targeting, touch, touch, touch. Oh, I made it a little harder, made it a little higher, touch. Yes, good. So, excuse me, it's not your turn right now. So more cookies, or more behaviors for one treat as the dog gets better. Most puppies come here knowing sit, we reinforce that a little bit, but then we really work into our mat skills, which are on your bed. Ready? On your bed. Sage, down. Yes. Sit. Down. Down. Yes. Ready? Go find it. Okay, on your bed. Good girl. Down. Down. Yes, very good. And then we build duration for time on the mat simply by doing lots of reinforcement. We talked about that earlier when all the puppies were with me. Very nice. Always remember to use your release cue. That word okay tells the puppy they're finished with any behavior you worked on. So, okay. And again, a lot of times puppies don't really know what to do when they hear that word, but we encourage them to get up and move once they've heard the release word. Then, as our foundation skills for leash manners, remember we've got reward zone. Sage, over here. So reward zone is our puppy sitting at our side, facing the same direction. We're doing lots of treats from our hip, down our, Sage, down our pant leg, and then we simply start walking. Let's go, pup. Yes. And we're asking for that same level of, yes, attention. And I don't have a lot of, very nice, I don't have a lot of space here. Come here. And then when we stop, the puppy should sit. Good girl, okay, very nice. So from day one, we've been working on that foundation skill of name game and building that into come when called, our recall. So I'm gonna do a treat toss, go find it. And then Sage, come, good girl. So it's really just the same way that we practiced the name game, except, go find it. Except we're adding the word come. Sage, come, good girl. And then when they get to us, we could do a little sit finish, making sure that she knows she gets lots and lots of delicious cookies for performing that recall behavior. So in a nutshell, those are all the things we've been working on. We've already talked about where you need to go next. I hope you guys have a fantastic month away. I know Sage will love it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Bye.